Everybody, I was trying out the Streamlabs and now I'm on the regular YouTube channel. And I'm just doing a little late night craziness tonight. Because I had some energy drink. And I'm getting goofy again. So bear with me tonight, folks. I might get a little bit crazy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if people get the alerts, you know. And yeah, I'm still recovering. Sorry if I'm on a little late tonight. I'm still recovering from doing that hot wings challenge. I had a little bit of stomach issues and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it tonight or not, but I'm on anyways. So I was just doing a couple of reviews. I don't have anything like major planned tonight. And I just have some tea and some energy drink to kind of keep me occupied, and I've got the crazy hair. So I thought I'd go on here and chat with you guys for a little while. So see what's up with you guys today. So how's it going? Hey, Outlaws. Yeah, I was on I was trying out the Streamlabs, and I don't know how that worked. So I don't know. I was just trying to see if that works. Didn't let you have a title. Oh, on your stream, on your live, I was there, and then oh yeah, on your live stream, I was there for a while, and then I had to do some other stuff, and I don't know. Sorry, I was hanging out for a while, and then I had to do some other stuff, and was eating dinner and all kinds of stuff. So sorry if I kind of disappeared on you. But yeah, I wasn't feeling real good around that time because I did that the hot wing, the blazing, or that was the Dragonfire hot wings that I got from Buffalo Wild Wings. Yeah, it was, and like I said, that's why I had a little bit of issues after that, so that's why I kind of had to leave the stream for a little while. Hey, fooling with Fluffy, how's it going? Yeah, this is I got lots of different things to do, so yeah. They're sleeping. Ziggy's in the other room, and Tazzy's asleep up on his tree up there. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, earlier I wasn't even sure if I was going to come on because I was having stomach issues with those hot wings, and kind of threw me for a loop. But I'm okay now. Yeah, it was funny. Huh. Hi, Fluffy. How's it going? The Dragonfire was really hot. It was a ghost pepper sauce, and it was mixed with I think like Asian zing. It was super hot. If you saw my if you saw my thing, I was all flushed in the face because it was like super hot, and I was like sweating and crying, and it was pretty dang hot for me. Some people said that it wasn't too hot. I know Michigan video maker, he got one. He only ate one wing, so must have been pretty dang hot. No, it wasn't. It was only that one. It was a 1-day deal because it was the Game of Thrones is coming out today, and it was just the 1-day deal that they offered that Dragonfire sauce. It was a special, like a promo. So it was only available the 1 day. That's why I went and did it. And I'm glad it was only 1 day because I wouldn't get that on a regular basis. I'll tell you that. And that knocked me for a loop. Because normally they have their blazing sauce, and that's pretty hot. But this was, to me, it was a lot hotter because it was ghost pepper. Yeah. Well, I got mine at my store. I've still got the bag because I did that review on them. I only ate one cookie, and it was like $4 at my grocery stores. Some people can't find them. I don't know why. I was talking to Sarah in hey Hawkeye, how's it going? Yeah, I'm being crazy tonight. I got my Ronald McDonald hair on. Yeah, I'm kind of recovering because that's what I feel like after that hot wing challenge. My head's all blown up. Oh, yeah. I haven't watched it. I recorded it. I didn't get to watch it tonight yet. I'll watch it later. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if that doesn't do it, this one will. Um, because I did a review on this. It's a Bang energy drink. And if I drink the whole thing, I'll get goofy. So be prepared. Yeah. Yeah. So I was in that stream at lunchtime. Boy, that stuff was hot. Yeah, it will. It will. It's like, I don't know how much caffeine's in here. Uh, doesn't say. Yeah, I don't know. There's caffeine in here, but and it's only supposed to be 18 years or older. So yeah, we'll see as the night goes on. I've got stuff to keep me. Yeah, this kind of reminds me this wig, except when I watched Benny Hill, he had the curly hair, and he used to go around and he'd just walk and do crazy stuff, and slap the girls on their butts and all that crazy stuff. Oh yeah, I'm staying grounded. I'm cool. I'm fine. So yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I was having a little bit of trouble earlier from all those hot wings, but I'm okay now. Yeah, it kind of hit my stomach pretty hard, and I just had a sandwich for lunch. I didn't have any kind of hot stuff or any kind of thing that would upset my stomach. So yeah. Hey, Frozen Fury, how's it going? Yeah, I was yeah, that threw me down for the count, and I'm not gonna be having those hot wings again anytime soon. But yeah, exactly. Fire in the hole, ring of fire. Yeah, they were pretty bad, but it's all done. It's all gone. It's good. I'm good now. But those things, woof. So anyway, got that behind me. That was kind of cool too, because when I was in there, Ian came in there and he was in the stream. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying. I was working on about 4 or 5 reviews earlier. No, I didn't have any dragon fire on the toilet, so I'm well now. I'm okay now after I got over the the dragon fire stomach. But yeah, that was a little extra spicy. So anyway, yeah, I'm doing good. Like I said, that was the big thing I did today. I went did the dragon fire, and then I just kind of came home and recovered. I was working on some videos, editing, and all that stuff, and I did just a couple little quick reviews, and then decided to go on with you guys, hang out with you guys for a little while, see what you guys are up to. Anybody got any plans for the upcoming week? I actually went and got some eggs. I'm gonna be dyeing my eggs. I don't know, maybe Tuesday or whatever, and then I'll take some pictures and I'll put them up on Instagram, and I'll put them up on here once I get them all dyed. Show you what they look like. Oh yeah, it's cool. Everybody that was in here like last night and the last couple nights, it's been real fun. Everybody, we had a good time, except for the little, those who shall remain nameless, and they may make an appearance tonight again. They seem to be in a lot of people's streams now because, they're bored. and hopefully won't get any tonight. But you never know; they could show up. Yeah, that's why I put the wig on to scare away the trolls. I don't know if it does any good. Oh, cool! Congratulations, Hawkeye. Hey, how's it going? Okay, yeah, I was like I said, I was recovering from my hot wings, and I was almost gonna not do a stream tonight, but then I started feeling a little better. So hanging out with you guys. No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't seen anything. Yep. Hey, Dromar. I just filmed this, and guess what? I kind of dedicated it for you. I'll edit it and I'll put it up soon. But this is what I drank. Purple, whatever. Purple, whatever. Purple, whatever. So there you go. There's for you, Maria. And it's not even purple. It's clear. Oh, really? Yeah, I think because when I went there, I went there at like 11 o'clock in the morning when they just opened up. They didn't even know what was going on. Because they're like, I'm like, do you guys have the Dragonfire wings? And they're like, the what? And then they're all, hold on, let me go check. And then they had to go check in the back. And then they're like, okay. And then they get the manager, and the manager's like, oh, it's this sauce and it's this sauce. And yeah. Huh. Yeah, I kind of heard that too. So I don't know. But yeah, once they figured it out, then they had them. They gave me the dragon fire sauce with the jalapenos on it. So yeah, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him back. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll just be like a one-off thing. He'll only come back for like one episode, or like a combo episode or something. I could. I've actually had the blazing wings there before, but I didn't want to do it like in the 5 minutes that you have to do. You have to do it like under 5 minutes. Five wings in under 5 minutes. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it in amount of time. I just want to be able to eat them. And if you go inside and then you have to film inside, you got all the music and the noise and stuff. So yeah, yeah, that's true. I don't know. I guess I still haven't watched all the episodes of the new ones. I've watched like the first two. I haven't got through the other ones. I've still got them recorded. I haven't got to them. So I don't know what happened at the end. Yeah, I it took me more than that time to eat the 10 that I got, and I got the boneless ones. The first stream that I was doing, I was testing out the Streamlabs, so it may still be there. I don't know. I don't know how to work Streamlabs. I just downloaded it. I tried it out. I didn't let me put a title on it. So yeah, yeah, but I didn't. Like I said, I was testing out my Streamlabs to see how it worked, and yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on the regular YouTube live. Yeah, exactly. That's when I went on to the thing, and I don't know how it works. I don't know how to do the window and all that. So hey, Kenneth. Um, yeah, like I said, I just downloaded it, and I was just trying to see how it worked. I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to put comments in there. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I went on there for a minute to try and see if I could figure it out, but so I didn't. I didn't do anything, and I was only on there for like a minute or two. So I went back to YouTube because I actually heard that they're talking about someone was telling me last night that what's the frequency, Kenneth? Yeah. They said that come November, YouTube is gonna up their mobile requirements again for live streams, and they're gonna up it to 6,000. Yeah, that's what they said. Don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I've heard. They're gonna up it in November to 6,000 minimum on a mobile. I don't know if that's mobile. Someone was telling me that they think it was mobile. I don't know if it's just mobile or if it's all streams, but supposed to be supposed to be in November. I don't know. I haven't heard any official word, but the person I that told me said that his uh his friend or his someone in his family that works for Google said that this was going to be happening. So, yeah, you have to have 6,000 subscribers to stream on a mobile device. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't know. Haven't heard anything about it. But that's the whole thing. That's why I was just trying that Streamlabs because apparently if you are under 1,000 you can use that to do it. Yeah, they do. They want to I feel like it is too, but you never know. I don't believe it until I see it's going to happen, but until then, I was just trying it out, seeing if I could get that to work, if I could figure it out. Maybe it's a different tool. I don't know how to use Streamlabs on a mobile phone. I know a lot of people use it for their computer. So I didn't, I have to play around with it some more. It wasn't very user friendly. It didn't tell me how to do it. So, yeah. Yeah, well, I hope you can. I hope you can get to another 200 and get up there. No, everything's on my phone. I have iPhone that I do all my videos, editing, and live streaming from. Yeah, exactly. That's the same thing, but if I hear the rumor, and I also heard the rumors about them upping the monetization requirements to 4,000 and 10,000 hours. So that's what they're saying that they might up it to, but hopefully by then I'll be monetized. So yeah, exactly. That's true. But yeah, I don't know how these whole things work. If they put these things in place and then if you're under that requirements already, but you've already been monetized, do they take your monetization away? See, I don't know. I don't know how it works. It could be, I don't know. But I'm just preparing, who knows? That's true. Yeah, they do have the click farms or the troll farms where they buy subscriptions and they get the people in there and then they just watch everybody's videos. So I don't know. It's all about the game, but I just I was going on a bunch of other people's lives earlier and just been hanging out today and doing all my stuff, so we'll see. And then I got some stuff I'm going to be doing later in the week. I've got a bunch of reviews that I got to get through and nothing really planned. Oh no, that's too bad. I hate it when that happens. Like if you forget your password or you get locked out, seems like they could help you out, but yeah. No, I haven't seen Shazam. I really haven't been to the movies in a long time. think the last thing I saw in the movies was Star Trek Beyond. How long ago was that? Like a couple years ago? So I just haven't been to the movies themselves in a while. Not tonight. Yeah, not tonight, but they could come in here. So I don't know. The other thing is I think oh cool. The other thing I'm thinking that might happen is they're coming in here, but they've been, blocked, but they still leave a thumbs down. And it's the same kid. I think it's the same kid because he was coming in. They were coming in last night and they were calling me doo doo head and poopy head and you know all the juvenile words. Yeah, yeah, I would be too. I have no idea. I was talking with someone else earlier that was in the stream, and that she had a theory about who it was, and I don't know, but it's the same. It's the same kid because they're using juvenile words like poo poo head and doo doo head, and they're misspelling words. And yeah, hey Robert, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, I guess. After I recovered from hey Teacup, how's it going? Yeah, after I recovered from my Buffalo Wild Wing wings, that was too hot, and I almost didn't make it here tonight because I was having trouble. But now I'm over it. But yeah, that was pretty dang hot. Yeah, I don't know, and that was when he was on here last night. He was saying stupid stuff, and I was like, do your parents know you're up or whatever? Did their parents change your diaper? Yeah, because they're saying kid stuff, you know. And then they were talking about um all these other people. They were naming people that they said that there were, screen names of people and stuff like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. So we'll see. I'm doing good. Like I said, Teacup and everybody, I had a little bit of issues earlier after that hot wings, but I'm okay now. And I know Dromar, you saw that I read some of your comments before I came on here. That was I was crying and sweating and everything on there, and so those were pretty dang hot. They didn't, but later they burned my stomach and other parts. Yeah, yeah. Well, that was a one-time deal, and I had to do it. But I don't think I'd do that again. I didn't realize they were going to be that hot. All right, Davey, take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. Well, if you would have tried them, uh, I don't know. I don't know if you could have handled them. I didn't get a new account. Or are you talking about Kenneth? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I need a better chair. I need a like a an office chair. I don't really have them sitting in a kitchen chair and they're not very comfortable. So, yeah, I should do something about getting a little more comfortable chair, like a rolling chair or something like that. But yeah, this is the wig. I got this one. I actually got this from the Daiso store. And yeah, I had a couple other things. I have these that I've been doing on some of them. This bat ears, and I have bunny ears here. Bunny ears, and I've got a somewhere else. I got the devil horns. I didn't bring those. Yeah, the other day I put the bat ears on top of the wig. Yeah, so if you want to see that, and here we go. There. I don't have any Halloween costumes, so now I'm a red-headed bat. Hi, yeah, you like this one better? I'd do the bunny ears, but I don't think they would work real good. So yeah, I think this it reminds me of the Heat Miser from Year Without a Santa Claus with the spiked up red hair. No, I don't have any. I don't usually do Halloween, and I only did this because I thought it would be fun to wear weird ears and just be kind of crazy. I have a Santa hat, and I wore it in some of my Christmas videos. Monster Palooza. I bet that was fun. I bet it was. Like I said, I haven't really done anything. I haven't really gone anywhere or whatever. I stayed close to home pretty much. So, and once in a while there's some new item or something that I go out and try. Like you know, Burger King or whatever. And I don't think there's anything coming out this Friday. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to have to put out like a classic video because there's really nothing new coming out that I know of. I don't know. I'll see. Stay tuned. Oh, and what's wrong, Teacup? Trying to get the ears straight here. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I know it. Yeah, that's a rough time. Sorry. Oh yeah, I got these. You guys, I got this one. I did a review on. I actually had to cook these. Um, got these from the dollar store. They're called strawberry funnel cake bites, and I still have some left. Hmm. Pretty good. These were $1. Do you want a chance the Dollar Tree? I suppose you could. I put them in a toaster oven because it said regular oven. It didn't say microwave, so I put it in the toaster oven. I guess you could do it in an air fryer. So, yeah. I'm sorry, Teacup. It's rough to have broken heart. I've had it too. I know how it goes. Well, no, good luck with that because I could never go vegan. I could never do it. I have to have some kind of meat. Chicken, beef, pork. I have to have it. I couldn't give up bacon. Sorry, that's just my thing. I couldn't do it. But if you can, then it's even better. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I hear you there. Well, there you go. I don't know. I just don't think I could do it. Yeah, I hear you. Well, we're here for you, so you know, and communities out there to support you. So hopefully, everybody give some love for you, and you feel the love from everybody. So we'll help you get through it. I had a rough time when yeah, I know I had a rough time when I got my divorce and all that was going on. So it was rough for me too. So I hear you. Hmm. It will work out. It'll work out. You'll be better off. It'll just take a little time, and you'll get through it. You're strong. Everybody here has faith in you. So, just hang in there. Best advice I could give you. The support from your family and friends. Um, I can try, but I don't know. I don't know. I have my Facebook is like a private. It's my personal Facebook, so it's not under Drew Foods Reviews. I don't know. Sometimes I can't find people. He came in a couple other times, like 2, 3 days ago, and he stole my picture somehow. And he put his name up. He was in like the one at lunchtime, and then he was at one, like, I think it was yesterday as well. It might have been during the Whopper premiere. I think it was in there. I don't know. They're getting a little bit more technical now. They're stealing people's names because they're coming in with people's names now too. And then they had like Jason Callen and okay, no problem. And they came in with Jason Callen's name, and they came in with my name, Elizabeth Ricard. And it's like all the people that are like in my streams and the other people's streams, and they were coming in under all the same names. It was like Jason Callen's #1 fan, and then they had profanity, bad words on their titles and all that. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know why all of a sudden we're getting a influx of all these different trolls. And last night it was like whack a troll. They were coming in all a whole bunch of them all at one time. But I think we blocked a lot of them, so hopefully they won't come back unless they've made another 20 accounts. And who knows? And I think, they're probably leaving a lot of dislikes out there, and that's okay. At least it's attention. They probably won't show up, but they'll come in and they'll leave a dislike. That's all they can do. They can't comment. They can't say anything. They can't comment on my videos, but they just come in and they leave a like and then they leave. So that's up to them. Yeah. And some of them come in, they'll come in at first and they'll be all nice, and then they, say something stupid, and then they get blocked. Yeah, they were like, you're a doo-doo head. You're a poopy poo-poo. Like, really, guys? That's what you come up with? Oh yeah, they are. That's why I said I don't even bother with them. I just delete them and block them, and then that's it. They're gone. Oh yeah. And they think it's fun. I don't know why they think it's fun. I was in a bunch of other people's streams, and one person that I follow, Eat with Karen, she was getting them really bad, and they were leaving like more dislikes than likes on her live streams and also on her videos, and she was getting kind of really upset because she took it personally, like they were out to get her. And I know that the other guy, yeah, that's true. And then that fast food pit stops, he was actually going to take his channel down because he was getting so much negative comments and so much hate and like personal attacks on him and threats and bad words, and he had to delete a lot of them. So there's people out there, they think it's fun. And I've seen them on people's other channels, like the big YouTubers, and they leave all the comments for them, and they're like nasty comments, and they talk amongst themselves and they say bad things about them. And really, you want to go out there and say bad stuff about them the whole time? And yeah, yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, Ken Domick all the time. Because I was in there and I was looking at his things, and the comments on there are just horrible. And one time there's some guy that when I first started my channel, for whatever reason, he had it in for me, and I think he's the one that's leaving like a dislike, at least one dislike on all my videos because I banned him. And I put a comment on Ken Domick's one of his videos. It was like the Whopper, and that guy went in there because he got blocked from my channel, and he left a comment on my comment on Ken's channel, and he was like bashing my channel and saying my channel was stupid and no one wants to hear my opinion and da 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 da. And it was on my comment on Ken's. He is attacking my channel because he couldn't leave a comment on mine. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, at least right now. So hopefully, maybe the trolls wandered off, found somewhere else to play. But yeah. Yeah, that happens. A lot of people are take it down. Then there's one person that I follow. It was Life with Melissa. She actually deleted her. She deleted her YouTube account because she said it was like turning into something that she didn't like, and she didn't have time for it. And she said it was like a social media, and she just didn't want to get in that whole thing. And YouTube wasn't like it used to be. And yeah. Exactly. Well, thanks, Kenneth. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody that likes my channel and leaves good comments and supports me. I try to support everybody else out there. And I know it's kind of hard sometimes because I can't make the rounds to everybody. And, it's nothing personal, but between my doing my videos, doing my live streams, editing, going out and finding things and all that stuff, it's kind of hard to get to everybody, but I try to. And I've been trying to go in a lot of different people's streams lately, the ones that I've been trying to support, and I try to hang out in their streams for a while. And I know that YouTube's got their rule now of if you have to be in a live stream for 10 minutes or they don't get the credit for a watch. So you have to be at least in their credit in their live stream for 10 minutes before you get a credit. And I know it's like when you watch a video, you have to be on there for at least 2 minutes. So it's different with a live stream now. If you're in there less than 10 minutes, then you don't get a full watch credit or whatever. So yeah. And it was cool yesterday. Cab 7 and Cab 7 and Green Bay Wacky came in the stream. So that was cool. I don't know. I think I've got some bloopers in. Hey, Leah. I think I got some bloopers and some stuff coming up. I don't really remember. I just did a couple that I got bloopers on, so I don't know. It's from time to time I get them. Not in every video. I'm sure there'll be some eventually. I don't really remember. Yes, the wig is back. I thought I'd go. I thought I'd go with the wig, and there's probably another stream floating around out there. I was testing out Streamlabs. I didn't really know how to work it, so I'll probably delete that one. It was only like a minute long. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go back and I'll get the blue wig, or if I could find a rainbow wig. I don't know. Or I get a mohawk. Maybe I could get a mohawk. Mr. T, pity the fool. I pity the fool. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if Dromar's still here or not. They probably either they're asleep or they're off or whatever. And I did the review on this one on the purple haze, and I did it like cornholio. I was Beavis the whole time, pretty much all the time. Yeah, because I was doing Beavis. They wanted me to do Beavis last night, and I was doing pretty good Beavis. I didn't see the trailer, but I saw of the trailer. I didn't watch it. Yeah, I think he had some problem. He lost his password or something. He said you had to start over. That happens sometimes. I've seen a couple people that actually had to do that, and they had to start over from scratch because it got taken down. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Kenneth. Wish there was some way that you can get it back. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can write to YouTube and have them help you or get your password recovered or get back into your account somehow. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's one thing I could say is try to do a. All right. I don't know. I'll see how I feel, how long I'm gonna go. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can keep going up until you can see if you can get your password back. But yeah, thanks, Outlaws. If I'm still on, I'll check you later. But we'll see. We'll see how long I can go tonight. I don't know. Sometimes I get a little bit tired, but I'm drinking this energy drink, so I think I'm good for now, anyways. And if I drink the whole thing, I'll get weird. You guys will be in for a real show. Turn into cornholio. Oh yeah, that I was turning into cornholio last night for you guys who are here. Yeah, there's got to be some way that you recover the password. I don't know if there's a like a troubleshooting thing, or you can like do a online chat with somebody, or you can just send an email to them, say that you're having trouble with recovering your password. Sometimes they have it where you can just go on and you can chat with them like in a thing, and then they say, how can we help you? It's funny when you go on those things and you do those online supports, and they're like, "Hi, my name is so and so. How can I help you today?" And then you chat to them, and then say, "I need help recovering my password." Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. There's a way to do it. Yeah, I think you can, and you just say, "I forgot my password," and then depending on what it is, you can do like a recover it. If it's like a yeah. Oh, you did, Robert. Uh huh. Well, not far behind you. I'll be 52 in November. So, yeah. I'm barking at your heels there, Robert. Yeah, happy birthday, Robert. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'll see if I could do this right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Fart Knocker Robert. Happy birthday to you, dude. How was that? Okay, yeah, I'm getting goofy tonight. I can already feel it in my bones. Happy birthday from Cornholio. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that's cool, Robert. Enjoy your retirement while you can. That's the way I look at it. Oh, yeah. So, same with me. I stopped at 30, so you know I don't get any older. I'm uh I'm like Connor McLeod, Clan McLeod. I am immortal unless I lose my head from a sword. Yeah. So yeah, I just stopped counting at 30. I don't have birthdays anymore. I don't do parties. I don't have birthday presents. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Highlander, yep, that's my favorite movie. I don't know if people know that or I've told people, but Highlander was my favorite movie of all time. I can quote every line from that movie. So yeah, that's my favorite one in the original Highlander, not the other sequels that were, you know, not as good. But yeah, the original one was the best. The series was okay, and the last couple movies really were really bad. Okay, yeah. You know what, Kenneth? Here you go. I got a bunch of mods, but I will add you in as well. Yeah, because the other day I was having the trouble with the trolls and they were invading. So yeah, no problem. Like I said, the people that come in here and that support me, I'm happy to make them mods. Just because it seems that lately there's been an epidemic going around, and I don't know who's all going to be here all the time. So it's better to have a couple people and have backup. Oh yeah, I'm sure Kenneth. Kenneth's a great guy. I've seen him around a lot. I've been a lot of the streams that he's been in, like Pusa Studios and Dromar and a lot of the other people that I go to. So yeah, he's a really good guy. And like I said, I hope you can get your channel back, or you can get your password reset, or get back into there. Yeah, yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, and I was a lot of people. So we've got a good community. Everybody in here is always nice and supportive, and always help everybody out. That's always a good thing to do. And like I said, everybody's trying to reach their goals. Everybody's trying to make their watch time and, you know, increase and grow with everybody. And it's all real one big happy family. I probably will go later tomorrow. I don't know, probably after midnight here. But yeah, I don't know. And some people are saying that they're not getting their alerts, and I don't know why. Um, there was another one that was saying that he wasn't getting any of my alerts. So I don't know. Well, thanks, Leah. But yeah, some people are just saying that the alerts just aren't working for them, and yeah, so I don't know. The one guy that's on there, Joshua Tree, he was saying that he wasn't getting the alerts. He didn't get the alert when I went live at lunchtime. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with YouTube. Yeah, that people were saying that it was like about a half hour after I was already in the stream, it went out. So I don't know what's up with them. Can't count on it anymore. And actually, um, I found a couple of ones that I had to reset their bells because the bell wasn't working. Yeah, I don't know what's up. I don't know what that's up with, you know? And sometimes I don't get an alert when you guys leave me a comment on my videos. So I don't know. It'll come across through like YouTube Studio, but it won't come across through the email and through YouTube. And then I'll go in there and all of a sudden I'll see all these comments and I'm like, when did they come in? And sometimes it's like, hours. And I kind of have to scroll through the YouTube Studio to find the comments. And it's like, wait a minute, when did they comment on that one? Yeah, so they got issues. Yeah, and the other thing is I don't know if you guys have noticed it. When I've been in people's lives or also when I watch their videos, if you're watching their videos, I leave a thumbs up and then a little while later it goes away and then you click it again and then it goes back and then it goes away and then if you get out and get back in, it's there. So I don't know, that's another glitch that they have. There's always something glitchy about YouTube lately. That reminds me of a movie that I saw a while back, and it was kind of funny. It was called it's probably from like the 90s or the 80s. It was called The Raiders of Silicon Valley, and I don't know if you guys ever saw that one. It was a movie about Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and how they started Apple and they started Microsoft, and they were saying that Bill Gates was saying that he started Microsoft, and Steve Jobs told him, your PC doesn't work. It's got lots of bugs, and Microsoft is an inferior product to Apple. And then he said, you know what? I don't care. People will still buy it, even though it's got bugs. So that's kind of like the YouTube, people still be on it even though it doesn't work right. And they know that. Yeah. It was kind of cool. It was interesting because they went through the whole thing about um, how when they got the Microsoft, they got their operating system. They bought it from a guy for like $5,000. Well, that's cool. Well, I like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see you go put up a video. Yeah, that was the whole thing. Or he bought it for $5,000, and now he's billions and billions of dollars. And the guy that sold the code to him for the operating system only got like $5,000, so he got gypped. And they stole all their code from like Xerox. Well, thanks, Teacup. Yeah, like I said, everybody out here has been really great with supporting each other and being in the community. And, we're all one tight knit community. I guess I kind of started the late night, late night streams, I guess, because a lot of people have been coming to them for the late night. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Because, when I was thinking about it, a lot of people go like in the daytime and Late night with Drew. Yeah, and they go in the daytime and they hang out and they have like their evening streams or they have the weekend streams. And sometimes I can't get to that during the daytime and figured what the heck, late night. Some people are up late. Sometimes they're the night crew. I guess what you want to call. Maybe that's what I'll call it. I'll call it Drew's Night Crew. How about that? You guys could be Drew's Night Crew. Kind of like that. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, be part of the Drew's Night Crew. That's kind of cool. Got a ring to it. Okay, take it easy, Teacup. Thanks for stopping in and thanks for hanging out for a little while. Yeah, I hear that. It's gonna be tough with getting a house nowadays. You have to have big bucks to get a place. And I guess I'm pretty lucky where I'm at, so yeah. Yeah, Kenneth, you'll get there eventually. Sometimes it's tough to just, get back on your feet, get something going. I know I had a house for a while and yeah, that didn't work out so good, so I don't want to get into all that negative stuff, but yeah, that was not a good outcome, so yeah. I touched on it briefly the other night, when I kind of let a couple things fly about my ex, who shall remain nameless because I don't want to use bad words. Yeah, you get errors for them sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my ex she did a number on me and I don't want to I've been out of touch with her for a while and I don't really care what's going on with her, so. Yeah, and the other day YouTube kicked me out of my own stream, so I don't know what was up with that. I don't know if it's a glitchy thing or I don't know. But I was streaming away and all of a sudden I got kicked out. Yeah, well. Yeah, it didn't the way it ended, it didn't end right. So, like I said, I don't really know what she's doing and I don't really much care. I don't even know what state she's in anymore. So, she's doing her own thing away from me. Yeah, that I've heard that. Sometimes they say the people it won't let you comment in the chat. That happened to me and I don't know if it was because like a mod like timed me out or blocked me or something. That happened when I was in Tokyo Drew's channel and I just made a comment and I think one of the mods timed me out and they, you know, they hid me on his channel and then I guess he went back in there and added me back in because I didn't really say anything bad, but I think they thought it was bad, so well, I don't know either. I think it's also planned. That way they work on stuff and it doesn't work right. Yeah, I don't know. That happened to me. I was in someone else's stream and I was like I couldn't comment. I would comment and it would just go away. And or I was in the one stream and I commented, but they didn't see the message in the chat. It was weird. I saw it on the screen, but they couldn't see it in the chat when I'm leaving messages. So I don't know what was going on with that. Yeah, and I think it has to do with either they've hidden you on their channel or, you got into like a weird status. So they got to go in there and like unhide you, or they got to do something. And sometimes it might be unintentional where they're, trying to delete somebody and they got the wrong name. It happens when they get all these names flying by and they time people out, they might click on the wrong one. Or sometimes I've heard things like some of the mods get a little bit too trigger happy, and they time people out just because they want to. So it happens. It happens occasionally, and I don't know. Yeah, I had to go in and do that the other night. Someone got accidentally got hidden, and I had to unhide them. So yeah, sometimes you got to go in there and fix things up a little bit, but it's all good. I don't understand why you got so many different. Hey, Brandon, the Pinocchio. That's a cool name. um, yeah, I never understood the Hangouts thing, and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to add the people in the Hangouts and all that. And I'm on the iPhone, so I don't have the Hangouts on here because that's a Google thing. So I don't know how I could do that. Yeah, same with me. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to go on it. A lot of people ask me, "Hey, go on Hangouts with them," but I have my phone, so I don't know how that works. I don't know if it works with it. And sometimes when I'm watching or whatever, I'll be in the other room. I'll be watching TV, and I don't want to be on. Um, hey, memes again. How's it going? Yeah, and I'll be watching TV, and I don't want to be on. Um, the Google Hangouts, and it's dark, and I'm looking down at the tablet because I use a tablet and I use the iPhone. So I don't have a setup. I have to set this all up, and then sometimes they say, "Hey, come on Google and come on panel with us," and I'm like, "No," because I have to go set up the table. I have to go set all that stuff up, and yeah. Or sometimes I'll be hanging out in bed and I'll watch something on my tablet. I don't either. I don't really know how to use the whole Hangout thing, and yeah, I never got into that as much. Yeah, a lot of people are showing you how to do it, but I never got into that. And it gets confusing when you get on a panel and you get like 5 or 6 people on there, and it flashes back and forth between everybody, and it's hard to keep track of who's who, and it keeps cutting away to somebody else. It's kind of distracting. Yeah, it can be. So yeah, I don't know. I can't. I don't get into all that. Multiple people on the panel, because then it switches back and forth, and I get dizzy. And you don't know who to pay attention to. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, my family garden, how's it going? I'm just hanging out today, and this wig's actually getting hot. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It is just boom, go on. And like I said, I was trying that Streamlabs, but I couldn't figure that out. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to play around with that Streamlabs thing and figure out how to customize it and get the chat and all that stuff. Wish they'd have like a tutorial on how to do stuff on there, but they don't. I didn't figure it out. And the thing was is um yeah, and when I did it, I had to have my phone turned a certain way. It wouldn't rotate, and you couldn't go lengthwise, and you had to have the phone turned one way; it wouldn't flip over the other way. And there was something about adding a chat window and adding other windows, and I just never figured out how to do it. And I didn't know what the symbols did, and, you know. So, and I think the only way to test it out was to go live, and that's why I said I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do. That's why I know how to do the live on the YouTube. You just hit the live button and go live. And I didn't. And when I did the Streamlabs, there was nowhere to put like a title. Type in a title of what you wanted the stream to be. So I don't know. I don't either. I have a laptop, but it's like 10 years old and it doesn't even have a webcam. I'd have to buy one. And but it's so slow. It's like 10 years old and it would like be creeping. Yeah, so yeah, mine's about 10 years. Yeah, it's about 10 years old. It's a old HP. And it takes like a half hour to boot up. And it's like really slow. It's running on Windows 7. So I don't even turn it on anymore. I've backed my iPhone, my iTunes account on there where I've got like all my music stored, but that's about it. Yeah, mine's an old HP. It doesn't even have a webcam and it's got like, 200 gig of storage. That's about it. So, yeah, it's not much. One of these days when I get when I get that YouTube money, I'll consider buying a laptop. Yeah, there you go. That's good. Hey, Nero Trigger, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. We're just chatting and hanging out. I got my red wig on today. So I'm being silly. Yeah, this thing's getting hot. I'm telling you, the back of my neck. I'm still hot from those hot wings, boy. That was like, I was, those were hot. I'm telling you. I don't care what anybody says. They were hot. Oh yeah, you will be. Yeah, if you hang out and make friends in the community, you'll get there. That's what I thought. I didn't think I'd even get to where I'm at. I thought when I started my channel, I'd have like 100 people. I don't know. They were ghost pepper hot. So I don't know whatever a ghost pepper rings in at. They didn't the Buffalo Wild Wings, they didn't have anything in the store about, the wings. They didn't have a poster. They didn't have anything on it. They didn't know about it. So I don't know how much it was, how hot it was. I think they said it was ghost pepper and Asian zing sauce, or I guess is what it was. But they were pretty hot. I wish they would have had a picture that I could have taken a picture of the wings, and I think they actually said they had a bottle that you could buy like the bottled sauce of that. But I think they wanted like $8 for a bottle of it. I don't even know if they had a bottle. Because when I went in there, the people were like, I'm like, so do you guys got the dragon fire wings? And they're like, the what? And then they look in their system. Oh yeah, it's here it is. And then they had to ask the manager, do we have this? Let me go check in the back and see if we've got it. Yeah, the Buffalo Wild Wings sauce comes in a bottle, and if you buy it in the Buffalo Wild Wings, it's like $8 a bottle. Yeah, they didn't, and like I said, I went there when they first opened, and Outlaws was on here earlier. He said he called down to his Buffalo Wild Wings, and they were out, but he called it later at night at like 8 o'clock at night, so they might have sold out. Yeah. It was only for the one day that they had the special sauce because of the Game of Thrones thing. Oh yeah, Kenneth, you will. Yeah, exactly. Mine's down the street from me. It's just down. It's about a mile away, like 5 minute drive down there. Yeah, I like the boneless wings just because I don't want to have to spend all the time, getting everything off the bone. And especially if you get those super hot sauces, then you got it all over your fingers and it gets everywhere, and then you got problems. So yeah, that's why I got the boneless wings. That way I could eat them with a fork and I didn't have to touch the hot sauce and rub it in my eye and rub it in my face or whatever. I didn't want that happening. I made that mistake one time. I did something and I rubbed my eye and I got the hot sauce on my eye and it was like not good. So yeah, I learned that mistake. Oh yeah, it was bad because I rubbed it. I had like a napkin and I got it on the napkin and I was in pain, so that was not a good thing. Always respect the heat. Oh yeah, gotta watch it. Yeah, well, the worst part is if you've ever if you've ever had hot sauce or like flaming hot Cheetos and you don't wash your hands and then you go to the bathroom, that's even worse. That's not a fun thing. When you yeah, one time I did that and the other day I was doing this and I had a bottle of was it Tabasco sauce or like habanero sauce? I think it was habanero sauce, and I emptied I used up the bottle, and then I put it in the sink, and I was kind of rinsing the bottle to get like all the stuff off the outside because I was putting it in the recycler, and I got the hot water like on the lid where it was like the dried hot sauce, and when the hot water hit that, there was like fumes, and the whole house was like full of like habanero fumes, and I was coughing. Yeah. So yeah, don't wash your hot sauce bottles off because the fumes will get you. I mean, it's like once that hot water hits, it's like boom. So yeah, you gotta watch it. You didn't think that would happen, but just the hot water on the dried hot sauce, but it will get you. You'll start coughing and sniffing and have to evacuate. Have to like open the front door and evacuate the area. Hey, Bench the Banana, how's it going? You're back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Like I said, I'm recovered. So those of you that just came in, I'm recovered, but from my hot wing experience, I guess, whatever. So yeah, I was having a little bit issues, but I'm better now. Takes a while to recover from it. Not like I used to be. Used to be able to bounce back from that stuff real quick, but can't do it anymore. I'm not sure. I think Kayla was here earlier, and I'm not sure where Ruth Marie is. I think she might have. I don't know if she was. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't at work, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't think she works Sunday night. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I got to watch them. And I've been trying to cut back on like the hot stuff. I've got some stuff in the freezer that I was going to try, but I did not want to do them with all my with all my problems. I have a hot hot chicken fries. It's like flaming hot chicken fries in there, and I just didn't want to do them because I didn't want to chance it today, and I got some other hot stuff that I was gonna try. Oh, they're fried habanero, deep fried habanero, or not habanero, deep fried jalapeno rings that are frozen. Yeah, this was like a frozen one in the hey Johnny, how's it going? Yeah, I got them from like the grocery store, and they're supposed to be hot chicken fries, and then deep fried jalapeno rings that are like breaded. But I didn't want to do them today. I'll do them another night when when my stomach's a little more able to handle that all at once. And I'm not going to do both of them in the same day, that's for sure. Because I did that, and like the double hot stuff, and that'll get you. I actually did one time, long time ago. They have a Del Taco, and Del Taco's got deep fried jalapeno rings. They were really good going down, but then later, ooh, it sat in my stomach and it was bad. Well, some people like their stuff. There you go. That'll work. Yeah, I like the buffalo, I like the fried pickles, I like the mushrooms. But like I said, I went there because of the wing thing today, and yeah, it was a one-time deal and had to do it. And the funny part is I haven't seen a whole lot of people doing that, so maybe the maybe the people will watch the video. I know a lot of people missed the live, and they'll go back and see it, but we'll see. I know a couple people, the one guy I follow, a Michigan video maker, he actually went there and he had one wing and he couldn't finish it. He said it was too hot for him. So, yeah. And I found one guy comment on my video. He said he did it, and I watched his video. He went there and he did the Blazing Wing challenge and then the Dragonfire Wing challenge back to back, and he did them all in under 10 minutes. He ate all of them in under 10 minutes. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And they were regular bone-in wings, so hats off to him. I couldn't have done that, not in that amount of time. I don't like to do the time challenges where you got to eat them like really fast. Take my time. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I mean, he ate 10 blazing wings and 10 dragonfire wings in under 5 minutes. So it's pretty good. Hey, Faith Robinson, how's it going? Yeah, we're just hanging out and talking. Everybody's hanging out. I don't know if it's official, but we're calling ourselves the Late Night Drew Crew in here. Guess that's what I kind of made the official name because I'm late night and everybody's hanging out late night. Yeah, we were just hanging out and talking and seeing what's going on, and a lot of people are up late. Hi, Robert. Yeah, I don't know. I was able to do it, but I did suffer the consequences. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any of those super hot challenges anymore for a while. Stay off away from those. No habaneros, no ghost pepper, no any of that stuff. So yeah. All right, thanks, Faith, for stopping in, and I hope you have a good day at work, and I appreciate you stopping by. So make sure you drive safe to work. Get there in one piece. Yeah, have a good day, Faith, and hope work goes well. I know a lot of people are, you know, on the East Coast and other places are just now getting up and going to work, and that's kind of like a weird time for me since I'm on the West Coast, so it's late here, but it's early somewhere else. And like sometimes by the time I finish streaming, then the people are just getting up and they kind of miss me. So yeah, it's a weird time. And yeah, actually, I have to take this off for a minute, guys. Whew, it's getting hot. That's the one thing I noticed is this wig is like super hot. Yeah, it's too hot because it's like all bushy and yeah. So I had to take it off for a little while. Yep, I'm in Northern California, so a little ways up above you, Robert. Oh yeah, that was hot. Yeah, I'm still alive. That was a little bit hot, so I can go and put this guy on. I think. Put the bat ears. Batman. I should go find the bats again. Batman. Yeah, that was too funny when I was doing Batman. Hmm. I'm Batman. Yeah, that wig is hot. Whew. Dang. Yeah, I originally got that because I was at McDonald's and I was being Ronald McDonald. The red hair. I'm gonna have to go back to Daiso store again and get some stuff in there. Yeah, the return of Batman. And I could be Bunny Man too if you want. So I could be the Bunny Bat if you guys want. There. Bunny Bat again. Everybody liked that one. Whew. Yeah, it's a little bit better. That wig was too hot, but now I'm Bunny Batman. The Bunny Bat, yes. He hops and flies. Yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff there. I got a bunch of Japanese snacks that I've still got to go through, and drinks and candy and a lot of cool stuff in there. I got that for my car. It's a shade for the window, and it's a cat wearing glasses. And oh, they had all kinds of different stuff in there, and all different stuff. Bunny Bat. Hey, Barden's James. Yeah, I'm Bunny Batman. I had to take the wig off because the wig was too hot. So yeah, I had the I had the wig on earlier. So yeah, I had the big red wig on, but it got too hot, so I had to take it off. So now I'm Bunny Bat. Yeah, I was being really goofy. Last night I was really goofy. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like I said, I got these at the Daiso store. They had the bat wings. They had rabbit ears. I got devil horns too, but I don't. I got those in the other room. They're kind of tight and they light up. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, you gotta have some fun on the stream. Be a little crazy. Be a little wacky. Especially when you guys gotta sit here and look at me the whole time and Where else are you going to get some guy, putting bat bunny ears on on his stream, keep you guys entertained? Oh yeah, I mean, that's exactly. You put on you have a good time, you have a little bit of fun, you get crazy, you get wild, and everybody has a good time, and it's all good. I can't be too serious. You know, life's too short. You got to have some fun. Yeah, got to just have some fun and you know go with it. So yeah, there we go. Just moving the camera back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. That's what it was originally. When everybody would just go out there and they'd post their video, and it was, like originally that's what it was. It was like, cat videos and, all the different fails and stuff like that. Oh yeah. I gotta be a kid again, that's why I kind of did the thing like, when I go to Burger King, I wear the crown. And like when I was in the Wild Wing, I wore that sauce boss. I wore that hat, just because you want to be silly a little bit. And at least the pictures get an attention, when they when you sorry about that. Yeah, well, well, sometimes you got to have a little bit of fun. You can act stupid. It's funny too because you act all crazy and stupid, people leave you alone. I think that guy's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people can't handle the hot stuff, and that's why they they watch my videos and they're like, "Dude, you're crazy." Yeah, it's like I always put hot sauce on everything, and they're like, "Dude, I can't handle that hot sauce." Like, I don't know, I like it, but yeah, sometimes though, there's the line that you got to just say, that's too hot, and that was definitely one of the ones that was too hot. Yeah, exactly. It was people being out there crazy, doing crazy stuff, entertaining, actually putting on the channels were, a show, and everybody had a channel. They had their little live stream or they had their videos that they put out and they had a good time. Oh no. Didn't hear about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. If I remember right, Chuck E. Cheese was not fun. Or I mean their pizza was not very good. It was tasted like cardboard. And yeah, I could see that they would take like the pizza that maybe the people didn't finish and then give it to somebody else. But yeah, it could be a bad thing. They kind of. I know I went a long time ago. There was this one place, and it's already closed since then. But I think they put out. It was a buffet, and they put out the food from the night before, and it was like not even heated all the way up. So I think it's possible that they do reuse pizza. That's not a very good thing to do, but I think it does happen sometimes. Maybe they, give you someone's old pizza that, yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like the old Wayne's World. That's what it used to be. Wayne's World, Wayne's World. They'd have their, the little public access show, and they just put on their little show and stuff like that, and just be crazy. Yeah, Wayne's World, party time, excellent. Yeah, do have to stay in your lane. Oh yeah, I was reviewing these ones. reviewed these. I got to get these out. So I got a lot of stuff that I got for Easter time that I got to put out. And they may not make it for Easter. I might actually put them out after Easter. So I'm not sure. But I found these. They're the Sour Patch Bunnies. That's why I got the bunny ears. And then this one was actually pretty good. This is Muddy Bunnies. They're chocolate covered gummy bunnies. I actually tried those. This one kind of reminded me of a chocolate covered cherry. Oh yeah, this was Sour Patch. I mean, it's the same. This is essentially Sour Patch. They just look like a bunny, but they don't really look like a bunny. They're like deformed. So you guys tell me, does that look like a bunny? So that was Sour Patch. Muddy Bunny is chocolate covered. It's a chocolate covered gummy bunny. And you can't see them because the chocolate covers them up. This is a chocolate covered bunny. Yeah, so there you go. I mean, it doesn't look like a bunny per se because it's covered up with the chocolate. And you won't know until you bite the bunny inside, but that's a Muddy Bunny. Yeah, I found those in the grocery store. And they're just chewy gummies covered with chocolate. They were like $1. Okay, no problem. So yeah, they have all kinds of stuff for Easter. Some of them are just different shapes. These taste good. They're nice and chewy, like a soft gummy. Oh yeah, I wear it too. I was actually the other day. I was telling the people this when I went to Burger King and I did the my Angry Whopper review, and I was driving when I did my live stream. I was driving around with the Burger King hat on. Yeah, it's a chewy gummy chocolate covered gummy. But yeah, I was wearing my I was driving on the freeway with my Burger King hat on. I'm sure people were looking at me funny. Yeah. One day you know what I am going to do? I think I might do this. One day I'm actually going to go through the drive-thru. I'm going to wear the crown and I'm going to order something from the drive-thru, and I'll wear the crown and I'll drive through and order it. See what they say. I don't know. We'll see. You know, there's this one guy. Oh God, I can't remember his name. Can't remember his first name, but he does. Yeah, he does look. But Brian, it's Brian something. Brian Hull, I think his name is, and he does Disneyland character voices. And he'll go through the drive-thru and he'll order it like Mickey Mouse, or he'll order it like, you know, Beauty and the Beast or something like that. And the people get a kick out of it. Or he'll order it like Tigger, and he films them going through the drive-thru. Yeah, I could do that. That would be another option. Or if I had a lot of guts, I'd go in there and order it inside. Have a red nose and go in there and order it. I could film it and see what kind of... Yeah, I could do that and then put the video out, you know, me going in there, see what kind of reactions I get from the from the crew if I wore a red wig and nose. Said, folks, I'm here. I'm Ronald McDonald. I'm checking up on you guys. Oh yeah, I don't like that either. I don't like the people that are all about the Patreon and they want you to be on their Patreon and they want you to donate and they remind you every 5 minutes, and it's not about that. I mean, it's always good, if people want to donate, but I don't ever push them for that, and I don't like to ask for that. If they want to do it, they want to do it, but you know, everybody's just here to have fun and hang out and have a good time, and that's what it's about for me. That's why it's fun going in other people's streams and hanging out, and I'll talk on their streams and I'll get crazy. Yeah, they do. Some of them do when they just it's straight up, give me money, donate money, please donate, PayPal or whatever. And the whole time it's all about, send money, and kind of like the old it's like the old what was that feed the children fund or whatever. They got the starving children. You got to send money to feed the children. Like the old Sam Kinison. Guys, remember him? Get back in the mud hole, Haji. This is sand. You can't eat sand. Yeah, exactly. A photo and a card, Yeah. What was it? You send the money and then they would here's a picture of the child you've adopted, for 29 cents a day. You can help feed the children in Africa or wherever. I mean, that's good, but then they make you feel real bad about it. Or like the one about the dogs and the cats and the stuff that are abused, and please donate to them because they're dying. I hate watching those because it makes me feel so sad, about all the pets and stuff. I can't watch those. Yeah, exactly. Hello, King. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you very much for showing up. Uh-huh. I appreciate it. Uh-huh. The king is in the building. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful crowd. Thank you. Oh yeah. The ASPCA, yeah. I just can't watch those commercials without getting all sad, and I just don't like to. I either have to change the channel when that's on, or I have to turn the sound off because I can't watch it. It's too sad. I don't like seeing anything where the animals, are suffering or in pain or whatever, like, because I'm an animal person, I love animals and can't take that. It's just too sad. I know it happens, but I don't like to hear about it. Yeah, well, see, okay, but it's late night here, and I was being here late night, but appreciate you, Flippin' Penguin, for coming in, even if it's morning time over there. It's late night for me. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll have to go check that out. Maybe I'll go there after the stream and check it out. But yeah, appreciate it, King. Maybe you should make another one, call it fried peanut butter banana sandwich. Uh-huh. Okay, so we still got battery. Just checking out how my battery and everything is. It's doing good. And wow, I've almost been on 2 hours. Didn't think I'd be on that long. Yeah, because I was, you know, yeah, I might do a video where I make the fried peanut butter banana bacon sandwich. I don't know. Got to get all the ingredients though. Peanut butter and banana. Yeah, they always are. Yeah, I noticed that too. It's like you see the people and they put in the title like quick live stream, and then it ends up going like 4 hours, or a quick 30-minute stream that turns into 2 hours. Because they get talking and they don't want to go. And yeah, so you never know. I never plan how long I'm going to go, especially late night, just whenever I run out of gas, I guess. And when I'm drinking these energy drinks, sometimes I'm okay. Oh, okay, wow. Yeah, there you go. That's cool. Thanks for stopping back in, Outlaws. Yeah, it's true. Everybody likes to make friends, and it's a whole social thing. Everybody's all one community, and we go online and was it Barney? We love you, you love me. We're one big happy family. Da 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 da. And I want to smack Barney. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. I couldn't get over I couldn't get into the Barney thing, and I wanted to just you know beat him up. I remember they had a thing online. It was a page you can go to, and it was like Barney activity, and it had like a coloring book thing, and you could take had a picture of Barney, and you could take like a chainsaw to it or a flamethrower or yeah, exactly. It was like shoot Barney with a machine gun, with a flamethrower, with a hatchet. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think that was the one that I saw where he was out of control, and then he later apologized for it. He said he was, you know, tired and whatever. I don't know. Sometimes I think he takes it a little too far, but I'm not him, so I don't know. You got to be nice to the fans. You got to respect them. You got to interact with them. Some people don't. That's why I try to comment back to everybody that leaves a comment on my videos or my page. Try to get back to them. Sometimes it might take me a little while to get back to everybody, but at least I try. And like I said, if I miss some of your comments, it's because sometimes I don't see them and they get kind of blur. And then I have to scroll down. So far, I've only tried 3. I've got some other ones that I've got to try. I tried the sour, what was it? The sour apple one. I tried the star one last night, and now I've tried the this is a exploding TARDIS from Doctor Who. And then I just tried this one's called Purple Haze. They have another one called Cotton Candy that I got, and then there's another one that's like cherry melon or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. And I was telling the people that I actually ordered a yeah, they do. I ordered for my car, I ordered a pillow. And a pillow is the same pattern, And I'm gonna put in my car for when I do my like live streams from my car, or when I do a review from the car. It's gonna have the same thing. It's just in a pillow form. Yeah, the Bang drinks are they're okay. They're not as they don't have that same kind of taste like some of those other ones, like the Rockstar, the Monster, or whatever. You know, that real kind of like metallic-y, chemical taste, like you get regular energy sodas. Yeah, this is what a lot of people say. They think it's either a painting or a tapestry. It's actually a blanket. So yeah, and that was in the one episode. You guys can see it here. Yeah, that citrusy kind of taste is weird. But it was in one episode of Doctor Who, and it was painted by Vincent van Gogh. So that was a cool episode. But yeah, that's yeah, no, 29 cents doesn't help out. Or when they have the one with the Sally Struthers, and they said the money all goes to her. So yeah. Yeah. I don't, like I said, I usually don't do the energy drinks. I'm not a big energy drink person, but I've just been kind of doing a couple of reviews because it was one of the ones that I found. And the late night stream, I figured I'd do a review, and then I'd have the one drink, and that's about it. I'm good. So I don't get them all that often, and for a long time I kind of avoided them, because way back when I used to get them all the time when I worked graveyard shift, and then I would have them at work. I'd pack my own lunch there, and I'd have like a little cooler, and I'd have like an energy drink, and I'd have like tuna salad, and then I'd have like like a ding dong or a Twinkie for a little treat, and then like an energy drink to help me stay awake. That'd be my lunch. But yeah, don't have to do that anymore. Because when I worked graveyard, I would be there at like 11 till like 8 in the morning. Yeah, yeah, they're not the best things for you, and that's why I said I don't try to drink them all the time, and that's why I said I'm going through this review of them, and then that's about it. I'm not going to get them on a regular basis. I just wanted to try them for the review, and I'm trying like one a week, because I can't do them all in one day. Essentially, yes. Not by choice. Not by choice. Yeah, some of the ones, yeah, the weaker ones don't do anything. But yeah, Robert, I did have a job, but they closed the company and sold them out. And yeah, and if you're a fan of the Princess Bride, you follow that one. I was doing good till this king's stinking son fired me. And thanks you so much for rubbing lemon juice in it. Yeah. It wasn't a good outcome. Yeah, well, what do you do? That's the way things are. Companies are always selling out, you know. Corporate corporate people have other plans. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Yeah, that's another classic one. Spaceballs, Robin Hood, all those old ones, those were funny. We're men in tights. Living the fight. Da, 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 da. Tight tights. Yeah. Yeah, Princess Bride was one of my favorite ones. Yeah, Andre the Giant, what's what's not to like about that? And some people, I actually told them about Oh yeah, Blazing Saddles, History of the World Part One. A couple other ones that were not as good, but yeah, Dark Helmet. Yeah, that one, Rick Moranis and Dark Helmet. Use the Schwartz. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Not how you. It's not the size. It's how you use it. Yeah. Oh, really? Okay, that's cool. Yeah. No, yeah. John Candy, barf. Yeah, that was a good one. You know, there's a scene in Spaceballs at the end, well, towards the end, where they're at the space diner and they're having, their dinner or whatever. And when they first go in to the shot from the parking lot on that space diner that's on like a moon or something, and they show the parking lot, there's actually the Millennium Falcon is in the parking lot. So if you watch that closely, you'll catch that. That was kind of funny because it was a spoof on Star Wars. Yeah, it is. Go back and watch it sometime, and you'll see it when they go to the when they go to the um, inside there, and then the guy's the alien explodes out of the guy's chest. The singing alien, like the Michigan J Frog from cartoons. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime doll. Da 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 da. I ordered the special. No, I want to switch mine to soup. Yeah. Hmm. The one that I love is the part with yeah, I love the part where he tells them comb the desert, and then they got the guys in the desert with the big old combs. Find anything yet? No. Then they got the yeah. Oh, that must be good. Yeah, some of the ones that he's got that weren't as good, like yeah, the giant comb, and then the black guys had the Afro pick. There's some of them, yeah, that aren't as funny, like high anxiety and some of those other ones. Oh, no problem, Lee. Yeah, we were talking about Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles. Yeah, that's true. If I had a Blu-ray, I would love it too, but I don't have a Blu-ray player, so I didn't want to buy it, and I didn't want to go back and rebuy some of the movies that I've already got on DVD. So stick with what I got. But I love watching Blazing Saddles, and I actually have it. I have it. I'm gonna have to wear that for one of my videos. I got a T-shirt, and it's got a finger, and it says, "I didn't get a harumph out of that guy." That's what my shirt says. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Harumph, harumph, harumph. Give the governor a harumph. Harumph, harumph, harumph. And I like the part with the governor. Work, 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 work. Hello, boys. Yeah. Yeah, those are funny. Yeah, see, I wish I could do the 4K, but I don't even have a 4K TV, so I don't know. It wouldn't be worth it. I'd have to buy a whole new setup and speakers, surround sound, and all that. So yeah, that's true. I like the yeah, Blazing Saddles. You couldn't get away with that now. All the all the bad names in there. They couldn't get away with it, but it's like going back and watching All in the Family. All the stuff that they said in there. Couldn't get away with it now. But that was old time, and they did it. But I'm sure a lot of people won't appreciate the humor in that stuff now. With everybody's got to be politically correct, and you can't say the bad stuff. So exactly, they wouldn't think of that right now, and also the language and all the stuff that they said in there. Use the wrong words and like the old lady. The sheriff is a. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to get in trouble. Yeah, you say something nowadays and you're gonna offend somebody. And that's what I was talking the other day. I was talking to someone, and I was saying, there was an old George Carlin routine where he was saying that you have to be politically correct, and he says, what are they going to do now? Are they going to change the names of everything? Like you can't say manhole cover anymore; it's a people hole cover. And they got to change the name of everything because it's got to be equal. Like you can't use manhole cover, and yeah. Wow. That's intense, and those things can run money. But yeah, people hole cover, and you can't refer to the names of people anymore. You can't call them. You have to call them by their name. You can't call them by you know any kind of racial slurs or any kind of you know reference to the skin color. Gotta watch what you say about everybody. They take it too far. It's not a manual. You gotta call it a personual. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't have all that high tech equipment. I've got an old TV. I don't even have a smart TV, so yeah. I've got the one my one TV in the living room is a 1080, but the one in my bedroom is only a 720 because I bought it a while back. So it's not full screen, but it's a smaller one. It's only like a 26-inch in my bedroom, so it's all good. I just mostly keep it on when I go to bed, keep it on for background noise. Yeah, well, a lot of people do. They like the high tech, they like all that stuff, and I'm sort of high tech, but not that high tech. Yeah, it's true. Most of them are 720, and see, even like the cable, like some of the older, if you watch some of the channels with like the older shows, they weren't in HD, so it wouldn't matter. Like I like to watch this one channel Logo, and it's like Three's Company and all the old 70s shows. Those weren't in HD, so it wouldn't make any difference whether or not you had a 4K or an HD player or whatever, because they weren't back then. They weren't in that high def or anything like that. That's the ones I like watching, like the old 70s comedy shows and stuff. Oh yeah, they were, and like if you watch some of the Well, on mine, I've got the cable, and you watch like the lower channels. They're not in HD, and the frames are smaller, and they got the black bars on the side because they didn't have all that stuff that they have now. No, I don't. I'm not a gamer, so I don't do Twitch. I don't have any gaming systems. I have a tablet. That's about the only thing I do. So yeah, yeah. I love Three's Company and Alice and all the old shows that they've got on, like Facts of Life and some of those other ones. Well, yeah. I don't go on Twitch, so I don't know. I've never really been on there, so I don't know. I don't even know what it's about. So between watching TV and doing YouTube, and I got my tablet for the games and stuff that I do. So that keeps me busy enough. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, that I bet that would be. Yeah, 35 years old. I was just watching that the other day too. Well, I was watching The Karate Kid 2. I was watching that one. Yeah, Tazzy and Ziggy. I got a couple of things of them, but here you go, Outlaws. There's Tazzy. He's asleep. See, he's dead asleep. He's like buried. And Ziggy's off in the other room. Hey, Jaden Lacey TV. Yeah. Ziggy's asleep and Tazzy's asleep and Ziggy, I think he's in another room. Sleeping on the couch in the other room. But yeah, that's for Outlaws because he likes to see the cat. So yeah, that's Tazzy. He's asleep. Good morning, Robert. Oh yeah, Zebka. That was cool. I bet that was cool. Yeah, like I said, I met two of the people from the UK that were in the show Red Dwarf. So that's the only ones I've really met in person, and that's about it. Met them at a dinner probably like 20 years ago. They're totally different in person, I'll tell you that. They were drunk too it was like a meet and greet, it was like a dinner thing. Oh yeah, Crease. Yeah, it was a dinner thing, and I got to meet the people and hang out with them and have dinner, and then they were walking around and they were so drunk. Yeah, I bet it would have been fun to meet uh, Mr. Miyagi. He seemed pretty cool. You know, one time when I was in yeah, when I was in probably like fourth grade or fifth grade, the teachers gave everybody a project to do, and they said that she made us write to some star from like a show back then, and somebody wrote to Fonzie, and he got a signed picture. Everybody had to write to someone and ask could they get a signed picture, and some of the people actually did send them a signed picture. And I wrote to Jack Klugman, but I didn't get anything back from him. Someone did get a autographed picture of Fonzie, and I think someone else got I don't remember something. It was probably would have been like the late 70s, early 80s. So whatever people were popular back then. And I chose to do Jack Klugman, and I think someone else did some of the other ones. I don't know, maybe it was like Mr. T or something like that. only a couple of people. Because then back then you could write to someone and you'd write to like care of NBC, and you'd say, please could I have an autographed picture, and they would send them. Yeah, he probably would have, but that was back in the old days when you could send away for him and people would. Yeah, he might have. He might have. But that was when they would have like the I don't know. Did you guys remember the little like the teen magazines that they would have in there, and they were like they had all the shows and they were like Dynamite. The magazine was called Dynamite and Bananas. Look them up on eBay or something. And they would have like all the people from the shows and interviews, and it was like a kids magazine. Tiger Beat, yeah, Tiger Beat, and then they had the highlights was a little puzzle thing, and yeah, teen stream or team steam thing or whatever. And it was always like the girls would get it and it was like Super Crush edition, and it was like the guys. Yeah. Or also you get like Mad Magazine or Cracked. They have all the little cartoons in them. Yeah. Circus. Yeah, all those old they don't even do those anymore. But it was always things for the kids, yeah. Like TV show people and all that. You'd read about whatever. I wish I would have found it. I had a $6 Million Man like fan club magazine somewhere along the line. National Lampoon, yeah. Actually, yeah, I did. I think I had a yeah. I think someone actually did write away to Lee Majors, and I think they got something from him. And yeah, back in the old days when they had all the everything was a magazine. Magazine and TV or like a newsletter or things like that. They don't have them anymore. Or they went underground, they went under. They don't do them now. It's online, but yeah, you'd go in there and they'd get all that. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to like all those old, all the old shows like I Dream of Jeannie and um, some of the other ones. And I used to like, watching Batman, and they had Catwoman. I thought she was hot. Yeah, and like, who's pretty good, still pretty good, is Linda Carter from Wonder Woman. Yeah, and Barbara Eden, yeah, she's still holding up pretty good for her age. And same with yeah, Gilligan's Island and all those old ones, and some of those people are actually still around there. They're doing pretty good. The Monsters, Addams Family, um, Gomer Pyle, all those old shows. I used to watch them all the time. Oh yeah, you know what? One I was talking about this the other day. You know who I thought was good was there were two of them. You remember Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, Gil Gerard, and it had Aaron Gray and Pamela Hensley. And Aaron Gray would always wear those skin tight lycra jumpsuits. Yeah, Chips, that one was good. And then the Princess Ardala, she was hot. She was always after Buck, but he didn't like her. I never understood that. Yeah, she was kind of hot. And see, that's the thing I never understood is that, whenever they would have the shows and the hero would get like the bad villain would be after him, like, Catwoman was always after Batman. And I'd be like, dude, Catwoman's hot. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, the old ones. Like, why avoiding Catwoman? I'd take her in the Batmobile down to his Bat cave and get freaky. Yeah, Airwolf. Yeah, Lindsay Wagner and Linda Carter. Yeah, all those old ones. But yeah, Knight Rider. I told you guys about this the other day. I went to Universal Studios when I was like back in like '85, and I got to talk to the kit car. They had them on display, and yeah, and then they had the A-Team truck, the A-Team van, and you can lift it up. It was like on springs. But yeah, I got to talk to Kit. Got to sit inside him and talk to him. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny because, Wonder Woman would be able to change in a minute. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, all those old shows, they don't do them anymore. Or if they tried to do a reboot of them, they're not the same. They actually did the Bionic Woman not too long ago. Didn't take off. Yeah. And then they actually they redid Knight Rider, but that was like terrible and only lasted one season. And they made the A-Team movie, but that was kind of weak. McHale's Navy, Sergeant Bilko, some of those old ones, the black and white ones. Kung Fu, oh yes, I remember that one. When you can snatch a pebble from my hand, you will be ready, grasshopper. Yeah, that was good. We used to have a local channel here that had all the old it's a channel 2, and it was they had all the old cartoons and all the old shows. They used to put like Star Trek and Kung Fu and the Monkeys and all those old ones on. And then they sold it to Fox, and they got away from all those old shows. It's kind of bad too. It's too bad when they get rid of the local programming. Hawaii Five-O, original one, yeah. The reboot's not very good. Walker, Texas Rangers, yep. Mr. Chuck Norris is so tough. Walk through fire and fire runs away from him. Yeah, most of them do. All the new stuff that's out there that they've done the reboot is not. It's not worth watching. It's not worth paying attention to. Yeah, it was kind of corny. Have you guys seen the commercial that he does with Christy Brinkley for like the gym, some kind of exercise machine or something? I never cared for Matlock. That was one thing I never really got into. I never liked Andy Griffith, so I didn't get into the Matlock. You know who was a good one that it was a later one, but it was if you guys ever watch Monk? He was like real super neat freak, Mr. Monk. Yeah, Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew and yeah, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, a couple other ones like that. Yeah, they have all the old ones, and they don't do much of them anymore. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, I haven't watched that one, Ash versus Evil Dead, so I don't know too much about that. And yeah, I kind of missed out because today or this weekend was the I have cable, and it was Watchathon week, and they had a lot of selected movies and stuff you could watch for free through the weekend, but I didn't watch them. I looked through them. There wasn't anything I really wanted to watch, any new movies, because they don't always have the new ones. Sometimes they give you like selected movies for free. So I didn't find anything that I wanted to. Actually, I started watching it, and I have to go. I recorded it. I was watching Crazy Rich Asians, so I didn't get to watch very much of it. But I'll go back and I'll go watch it more later. So yeah, it's been about 2 hours now. Wow, it's already late. 3:30 already. Wow, how'd it get that late, guys? Time flies. I didn't think I was on that late, but it's 3:30 here already. Wow. Yeah, or early, yeah, depending on how you look at it. Oh, you know what? I actually started we got a new channel here and they put TJ Hooker on again. And I've been recording some of them. I got to go back and watch them. The Fall Guy, yeah, TJ Hooker, Quincy. Yeah. There we got a new channel. It's called FETV. Yeah, you did? Dynasty. No, he doesn't like getting kicked out. Tazzy's Tazzy's the king, and Ziggy, he always cries when he gets kicked out. So yeah, I think he's in the other room on the couch tonight. So they're separate. But yeah, we got that new channel, and they got a lot of old shows on there. They've even got some that I don't really care about. It was like no, they're separate. Um, yeah, the one it's like got the Lone Ranger and Peter Gunn and Perry Mason, all those old kind of like shows like that. They started putting on that. It's called FETV. It's a new one, and they've put TJ Hooker on there too. I don't know if it's what you have. I don't know what if you have cable or if you have a yeah Dragnet. That was one of them. I get Xfinity, and that's part of my package. So I don't know. Yeah, Adam 12, Dragnet, um, Barney Miller, some of those other ones, and then the old ones like Chico and the Man and Welcome Back, Cotter. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think some of the other ones. Yeah, Adam 12 was good. Emergency, that was another one. Um, Trying to think some of the other ones. Yeah, that's about the only one. Oh, and then they had like Soap. I don't know if you guys remember that Soap. That one was funny. It was a spoof on soap operas. They had those old ones. Yeah, they don't put them all on all the time anymore. No, it was called Soap. It was like a spoof on soap operas, and it had like Billy Crystal and yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know about that. Like I said, I still got cable, so I do the Xfinity because I got the whole package. Yeah, these are the same ones you have, Muttnut. These are blue, and then I've got bat ears too. So, and I did have the red wig on earlier, but it got too hot, so I had to take it off. Yeah, I had the red wig on, but it's too hot right now, so I took it off for a while. But yeah, I've got bunny ears and bat ears, and I'm a bunny bat or bat bunny. I don't know, however you want to look at it. Bunny bat. Oh yeah, the old Yeah, the old bunny ears, or they had like the little round circle that you put on top of your television set, or you put tinfoil on top of the antenna leads to get a better signal. They don't do that anymore. Or did you guys ever? I don't know. Yeah. Did you ever have the old TVs before they had all this other stuff that had the dials, and you had, yeah, I saw that. I was watching that earlier on your show where you had a TV and it had one dial for the first like 13 channels, and then it had the other dial for the UHF channels. And you had to tune them from like 13 to like 50. Hey, Mountain Bushcrafters, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. They had, yeah, you had to turn the channel, had to turn the dial. Back in the old days. Or you had an actual antenna on on your rooftop. I don't really have anything planned per se. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be working on a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, VHF and UHF, and you had to turn the knob. And then the first original VCRs, you had to that were top loaders, and then you had to set each channel to a certain uh dial. Yep, same bat time, same bat channel. And then they had the, yeah, Batman, all those old ones. Yeah, channel 3, you had to put it on channel 3, and then I originally had I think it was Showtime, and yeah, and then you had the little ones on the bottom that adjusted the vertical hold and adjusted the color and the horizontal, and then the thing would be, going like that. If you didn't get it locked in right. The lines on it. Yeah, those are the old days, man. And you only had one TV, the whole house. Yeah, and I had one. It was a top loader, and it had a wired remote control. You had to plug the wire into the VCR, and then you had to press the button, and it made all this loud noise, click, 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 click. And the old tapes. And you can only record one channel at a time. Yep. One channel, and that was it. And if you watched TV while it was recording, you had to watch what was recording. Yep. I had an Atari. I had the Atari game, and I had a Commodore 64. But yeah, you had the little switch on the back to play that, or you have Pong. Okay. Pong was switched on the TV. Laserdisc and VHS and Beta, yeah, those old ones. Yeah, all that old stuff, they don't do that anymore. Oh yeah, Pong, or you'd go into like the pizza parlor, and they had like Space Invaders and um, Pac-Man, the old stand-up games, or the tabletop games that you'd sit at the table and you'd play Space Invaders or something. Yeah, they were like that big, and then they had the laser disc player, and you actually had to flip it over. And yeah, all the old style stuff, they don't do that anymore. You can still find them. Yeah, my friend had one, and he had a cassette converter that you put inside the 8-track player, and then you could play a cassette in the 8-track player. Back when they had cassettes. The other day I was in the garage, and I was going through some of my old stuff, and I found a oh yeah, I found an old Discman that I've still got. It's in the garage. Laserdiscs, yeah, they were super expensive. It was like 50 bucks a pop for a movie. And the Laserdisc players were like, probably $500 back then. And like 50 bucks a pop for a movie. Got expensive. Yeah, they were. They were. Some of them were like 100. My friend had one. He had a setup, and he got like Terminator 2, and he think it was like 100 bucks. Yeah, I had a Discman that I found in the garage that I still have. So it's not a Sony. It's like a Toshiba Discman. I don't have the power plug to it, and I don't have earphones, so I don't know. Yeah, Sony Discman, the Sony Walkman. Yeah, it's a Toshiba, so I guess it comes with like it's a rechargeable battery with it, and it was like anti-skip, so you could. I think I used it in my car. I had an attachment that I could play it through the cassette player, my old car. Yeah, Sony was the first. They came out with all that stuff, and then they used to have the the Walkman, and it had the AM/FM radio in it too. So those were cool. But now they don't do that anymore. Cassette adapter, yeah, you had to plug it into the cassette, and you had to wire it into your Discman or whatever. Yeah, all the old tech that's like way outdated now. They don't have it anymore. They don't even make them anymore. I had one of the first it was um a Sony Mavica. It was a camera. It was the first digital camera, and it stored it on a floppy disk. It was a 3.5-inch floppy disk, and you put that in the camera, and it saved it onto that, and then you could download it to your computer. And the computers don't even have disks anymore. No floppy disks. Half of them don't even have the CD drives anymore. Yeah, Handycam or the little some of them were like the little mini cassette recorders. They're like the little palm cams or that, and then they changed it where it recorded it to disc. Yeah, floppy. The 5.25 one was the one I grew up with, but then they went with a 3.5. And I actually had a thing called a zip drive, and it was like a plastic little like a cartridge that plugged in there, and I think it held 100 meg. Yeah, it was 100 meg, and you had to buy like each little cassette thing, and each one was 100 meg worth of memory. Now that's nothing, you know. Could eat that up in a minute. Yep, the zip discs, and then you just bought a new zip disk when you filled it up. It's kind of like a portable storage device back then. I actually, for my computer, I still have a portable disk drive hooked up to them, and they're like 5 gig each, 500 gig each. Yeah, yeah. Now they don't. Now you couldn't fit anything on those. It wouldn't be worth it. You couldn't even put a picture on it. 100 meg worth of pictures. That'd be like 3 pictures, and that'd be it. At least nowadays. But back then, that was big tech. Oh yeah, Bigfoot drive, and I had a Commodore 64, and it had a cassette drive and cartridges. They used to store everything on a cartridge, like the old Nintendo, you know. And I had a koala pad. It was like a touch pad. Yeah, exactly. There's a bunch of old stuff that I grew up with all that stuff, and so I remember it, but now it's like, all, ancient, ancient tech, you know, hasn't, been around for a long time, but yeah, I used to be into all that old stuff, but now, it's just not there anymore. Yeah, it's okay. I know what you're saying. It's cool. And when I first, yeah, when I first, was, started in computers and stuff because that's what I actually got my degree in was, computer information systems. I went to school for that, but, back in the old days, they had before the texting, everybody had a two-way pager. They were like the little flip-up pagers, and you had a little keypad that you typed, but you had to have one, and then someone else had to have one, and you had to be on a service. That was, like, before the texting boom. Hey, Shawnee Mac, how's it going? Yeah, we just been talking. I've been on here for quite a while. I'm getting like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the BlackBerry, it was like, yeah, it was a BlackBerry two-way, but they also had another one. It was like, yeah, I don't know if it was called the BlackBerry, but I remember my one job that I had, everybody had one. They were alphanumeric pagers. So yeah, no, that's okay. I'm just having fun hanging out with you guys. It's no big. It's good, give it something to talk about. Yeah, the BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry phone. I had the first one that was the BlackBerry touchscreen. I had the Storm. I had that before I actually bought an iPhone. It was a piece of junk too. Yeah, that was supposed to be the new technology, but it sucked. It was the first BlackBerry that had an on-screen keyboard rather than the actual buttons for the keyboard. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I first got some of my phones, they were like the flip phones, and then like I still have them. I'm gonna have to break them out. And it was the NV, and it opened up and it had a full keyboard and stereo speakers. It was like a little tiny screen about that big that you could watch videos, and then it was all about downloading ringtones. Pay per the ringtone. And then they had the Razor phone and um yeah, the slider ones that slid, and then the ones that rotated, and all those old ones with the full size keyboards. Oh yeah, the one that did that, and then it was like it was a Sidekick, I think it was called. The little keyboard slid down, or the slider phones, or all that. Yeah, they were, but then again, or if you get those, if you were real old schools, you get the Nokia, those little brick phones with the little LCD and the buttons. Everybody had those. Yeah, all those old Nokia, like square brick phones. I had one for a little while. It was a StarTech phone. It was like a little, looked like the Star Trek communicator. It flipped in half. It was real small. It's a terrible phone. Kept dropping calls. It's a mess. I had a whole bunch of different phones. I had, yeah, a whole bunch of ones. I actually started out with an old Motorola phone that was a analog phone. It's a little flip phone, and it was gray, and it had the antenna. You had to pull the antenna up. If you guys remember Night at the Roxbury, when the mom gave them those old brick phones. They were like walkie-talkie phones. Yeah. Yeah, it was like, yeah, they look like walkie-talkies, and then they had the suitcase phone that came in like a leather suitcase, and it had the handset. Those were old. Or people had their car phones that were installed in the car. Yeah, that thing was like a suitcase. It had a strap. It was like a big shoulder strap to carry it around, and it probably didn't get very good range. I know someone that had one, where you get the little handsets that were in your car. Yeah, exactly. The Zach Morris. They were the big old walkie-talkie looking phones. Or you'd have your home phone, and they were the cordless, and they had the little antenna. You kept having to open the antenna in the house. Then they came out with the ones that had the little rubber antennas, and you charge them. Brick phones, yep. They were called the brick because they weren't weighed as much as a big brick. Yeah, that's one movie I like was Night at the Roxbury. Da, da, What is love? I broke the window again. Hey, hottie officer. Yeah, exactly. Back in the old days, yep. Yeah, Night at the Roxbury, that was a crack up. I love that movie, man. What is love? Da 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 da. Every time that song comes on, I do the head thing. Yeah, you had to have the car phone. You had to have it in your car. You couldn't take it out of the car. It was like locked into the dashboard or locked into the console in between the seats. I remember one place I worked security, and the building manager, if you had to contact her, she had three ways to contact: cell phone, or it was the car phone, the home phone, or the office phone. So that was it. Sometimes you'd have to call her on the car phone. Um, I think it was probably like 3.5 hours. I think that was my longest one. And I think I'm going, yeah, getting close to that now. So I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of it. Yeah, the first one was Lethal Weapon. Yeah, the old suitcase phone. That was that one, and there was another one that had one of the first ones, and I can't remember what the other movie was. I think it was like Raw Deal or something like that. Some Arnold Schwarzenegger one. If I remember right. I don't know. There was something that I was watching that they had the old was one of the first movies to feature one of the cordless phones, cell phones back in the day. Yeah, they've come a long way since then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they'd always come out. The cable guy, you had to be there when the cable guy came, or or back in the old days when you had America Online or one of those old services, and you had to do the old dial-up. Take forever to connect, and you only had one phone line. Couldn't be online, and you couldn't get a call, and then you'd get a call and you get knocked off online. Oh yeah. Or the old days when you would like when there was a concert coming out and you had to get on the phone and you had to get talk to the box office or Bass or Ticketron or whatever. As soon as the tickets went on sale, you had to call up and get in line, and it was always busy. Yeah, dial up, old dial up. That was funny. Yeah, you either have to wait in line or you try and call on the phone and get the tickets. Yeah, or the radio station did give them away occasionally. War games, yeah. That old system they had, the Whopper, and his old setup, and the floppy drives, and the old handheld phone modem that you had to hook it up to, and the computerized voice. Shall we play a game? Strange move, Professor. The only only winning move is not to play. Yeah, exactly. They everywhere you went, McDonald's, Kmart. It wasn't even Walmart back then. It was like Kmart. Magazines had them. Grocery stores had them. And you get them in the mail like every 5 minutes. They'd send you, 100 free hours at AOL. It was crazy. Yeah, they used to use them as frisbees. They had a thing. One guy actually did this. One guy took he had all the people bring those old AOL installation discs to him, and he strung them all together, and he got 1 million of them, and he drove over to AOL and he dumped them off on their front on the front step or whether front curb. Gave back all the old AOL discs at one time. It was like 1 million discs all at once. He put them like in the back of a truck and drove them back and gave them back to AOL. Yeah, because they would, McDonald's had them, the grocery stores had them, the malls had them, magazines, and they mailed them to you like every week. 100 free hours, AOL, and it had a code. It was like so many minutes, and then after that, you had to start pay by the hour. So much, I don't know. I think it was like that happened to my mom when she first got it, and the first time she went over her minutes, and she ended up getting like $80 bill for the overtime. Yeah, it was. Some people still believe in that. They still have AOL, and they used to do the chat rooms on AOL and AOL Messenger and all that little stuff. And you've got mail. So yeah, exactly. You had to pay for it, and then if you went over your time, they charge you a premium. Then they went to the unlimited hours, but they got a lot of money out of people for going overtime past their allotted hours. Sometimes you'd get a bill in the mail, it'd be $200 for overage. I'd be like, what? Who was online all this time? And that was the thing, is as long as you were connected, it took up your time. And then so you had to make sure that you remember to log off. Or sometimes I forgot and I left it logged on. Yeah. If you left it on long, even if you weren't doing anything, as long as it was connected, it still racked up the time. Yeah, exactly. That thing was a ripoff. But that was what it was back in the day. Back in the old days. Yeah, now it's all different. When I worked at in the newspaper, when I first had it, they were giving away. They had the old modems that were with some of the equipment, and I got a 1200 baud modem, and then I got a 2400 baud modem. And I was able to use it at home. Those things were slow as molasses. Yeah, exactly. Because I had the 1200 baud and the 2600, and then they came out with the 9600 one, and then the 1.4 and the 2.8. But yeah, the old ones were like, and they didn't even have high res graphics. It was all like the low res, and it was like, monochrome monitors, and they don't do that anymore. And all you had was bulletin boards and email. There was no graphics, no games, no. You'd get a mailbox and then post on the bulletin board for everybody. Yeah, CRT, the old yeah, the orange screens or the green screens. That was it. And the old games you used to play, like they said, the Oregon Trail and all those old computer games, Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, the green screens. Yeah, Suit Larry and those type in adventure games and all that old stuff. Oregon Trail, yep, the original video game. And you hated it because you never won. Always died from dysentery. Yeah, they don't do those anymore. Or what was that other one? Where in the world is Carmen San Diego? No, I never won. I never won that stupid game. That's why I hated playing it. I remember playing, yeah, Leisure Suit Larry and a couple other ones like that. Oh yeah, where in the world? And then it was like where in the spaces Carmen San Diego and all that old stuff. And I used to play the old original adventure games. Like, oh, I still have them somewhere. I've got the map. I gotta break these out. They're maps from the Ultima games, Ultima 2, Ultima 3, and they're cloth maps from the game. Yeah, where's Waldo? Do you guys remember those things? They were the books and they were stereograms where you'd look at them and you'd cross your eyes and it would pop out in 3D. Some people could see it, some people couldn't. It was like a coffee table book. And you flip through it and you'd look at it all cross-eyed, and then all of a sudden it would pop out at you and it'd be like yeah, they still have them. And it's like a trip. And some people just could not see them. You sit there and stare at it until you're cross-eyed and you get a headache. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, they were stereograms. Actually, they have an app on if you go on the App Store, you can find some of them and you can do them on your phone for free. Stare at them long enough and go cross-eyed, and then all of a sudden it pops out at you. And they used to have posters and the books. And it was funny because you sit there and you stare at them forever. Oh, Magic Eye, that's it. Magic Eye. Yeah. You'd stare at them forever, and then all of a sudden you'd get it to work right, and then you'd be like, wow, I finally see it. I could finally see the whatever it was, a dog or a cat or a bird or a whatever. Then after a while, you got it to work right. Yeah, that was back in the day. That was like the big thing. And some people would sit there and stare at them forever, and they're like, I can't see it. I can't see it. Kind of remind me of the whenever you'd go to like do an eye test, and they'd have you look at things, and then you had to test for color blindness, and it's like it was a pattern of dots, and it's like, what number do you see in here? You had to tell them the number, and if you were colorblind, you didn't see anything. Oh yeah, you sit there and stare at them for hours, just tripping out, and your eyes would go all cross-eyed. Yeah. Or then you'd have the old comic books like the Garfield books, and then like the Far Side. They were the old big comic books with the cartoons in them. Yeah, I know, because they'd sit there and get mad at it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Spend all day trying to get it. Finally be like, I can see it. Then you'd be like, wow, you finally figured it out. Yeah, they'd sit there and they'd struggle on it. I think there was an episode of Seinfeld when the Elaine's boss had a poster and he couldn't figure it out. Yeah, exactly. You'd finally get it and you'd be like, ah, okay. Or you'd look past it and then you'd kind of focus your eyes in. Yeah, exactly. The dot on the sweater. Yeah, took it back because it had a dot on the sweater and the Junior Mint and all those old. I know I never did either. Yeah, that was old days. All those old posters and stereograms and all that stuff. And or you'd get like the little books, the Mad Libs. Do you ever play the Mad Libs? Where you had to complete the little, put all the words together, and then you make a funny story. Everybody would always make dirty words for it. Mad Libs, yeah, it'd be like, he put his blank in the blank and did this with the blank and whatever. Ah, yeah, ad libs. Telling you, all the old ad libs, and then that. I had a game, and it was like Magic Pen. Do you remember those? It was like word search, and you had the pen that was like a highlighter, but it revealed the answer. It's kind of like Magic Ink, I think it was called Magic Ink pens, like a word search, and it would reveal the letters. Yeah, Magic Pen. I remember those. And then you had um, it wasn't Etch a Sketch. It was Magic Slate. It's a little wax, the little wax thing, and then you write on it, and then you rip the little page up. Draw on them, Magna Doodle, Etch a Sketch, all those old things that you used to do. They don't have those anymore. You get those little things and Light Bright, and then also they had the one with the little guy, and they have like the little metal shavings, and it had a magnet, and then you'd make hair on the guy and a beard. And then they had you go to like Spencer Gifts and stuff, and you get the things, and it was like um the pins, and you put your hand on it, and it would like raise the little pins, and it would freeze in there, or you put it in your face. And I used to have, when I had a desk at work, I had the little water puzzles, and you'd flip them upside down. They had little drops of oil, and they'd go down around a wheel and stuff. Oh yeah, those old puzzles where you put the little golf tees and you had to jump them, and yeah, they had all that those old games and things like that, puzzles and little wooden puzzles that you had to figure out how to open them up. Yeah, all that old stuff, they don't have that much anymore. Yeah. Or the other one that was good was the um the metal balls on the ring where you make them go back and forth, and they click clack click click, little swinging the swinging metal balls on the string. You put them back and forth. Oh, Mario Brothers? Or yeah, was it Super Mario Brothers and he was like Luigi, and is that the one you're talking about? Yeah, they are expensive. The little things, everybody would put them on their desk. Yeah. They used to have all that stuff. Some of them were cool, some of them were kind of interesting. I remember I went to one time I went to a Star Trek convention, and they had They actually were selling these, and it was funny. Someone came up with a clever idea of putting a thing out, and it was like a little plaque, and it said it was a wooden plaque, and it had a little plate on there, and it said Romulan bird of prey cloaked. And all it was a piece of wood, and it had the little thing. It's supposed to be like an invisible ship. Yeah, they did that, or they had. Um, I remember my friend had this thing. It was a little dump truck thing, and it had a track, and the little dump truck would go around, and it would dump the little balls into the little hopper, and it would go around, and then the dump truck would pick them up and dump them in there. Legend of Zelda, yeah. Or they had one was a clock, and it was made out of it had little balls, and then the little arm went around, and it went down the little slot, and then it was actual working clock. But yeah, they had all that old cool tech stuff that they don't have them anymore. They used to have a place here. Well, they still have it. It was called the Exploratorium. It's in San Francisco, and they had all the old cool stuff like that on display. Yeah, all that old stuff. I'm telling you, they don't have that anymore. Kids get away from all that stuff. That's okay. You could just listen. You don't have to type. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to be wrapping it up here because what, 4 o'clock now? Probably. It's after 4. Yep. So, yeah, yeah, with the sand in it. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up. As much as I've enjoyed talking with you guys, I'm getting kind of tired, and it's already 4 o'clock. So, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't. I'm not gonna get into that. So, like I said, I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'm gonna clean up, and I'm gonna go to bed. So, I'll be back probably tomorrow night, and I gotta work on a couple things. So, yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping in and hanging out. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was pretty good with Beavis, but I think Beavis is too tired right now, so I think he's gonna have to go to bed. Catch you fart knockers next time. So, thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow. All right, take it easy, guys.